Rachel Rose is talking all things boxing, and I'm here with Tyrone McKenna after just being announced on the undercard of the Katie Taylor fight at Croke Park. I mean, listen, if there was going to be an Irish fight card to be a part of, I mean, you already got to fight on the Belfast card, which was already a big deal in Belfast, but now you get to do the Croke Park card.
I
I mean,
know.
fantastic. How you feeling?
Yeah. Like I we're going out to Windsor Park last year. I thought nothing could ever top this. I'm walking out to 20,000 fans, and I was looking around the stadium, going, "This is amazing. This is going to be the pinnacle of my career." And then a year later, to get on this bill, 80,000 fans. It's going to be insane to walk out here. I was at Oasis last year in Croke Park, and I was looking around, going, "This is the biggest stadium I've ever been in." And to be fighting on it a year later, so it's crazy. It's mind blowing.
Absolutely incredible. Like when I saw the undercard,
Loving
I
it.
was
And
like,
not only that, being a, yeah, it was buzzing. Like, not even to be on like a small fight or anything, it's a massive fight as well. Like me v Paddy Donovan, it really accelerates my career, brings my career back when I beat him. So I'm just excited. I'm just excited for the whole thing.
and I think that's listen, it could only be a big fight, couldn't it? On a card that size, it was never going to be a six rounder, eight rounder. It was never going to be a little warm up fight. It was always going to have to be something
Yeah.
spectacular. And actually bringing you and Paddy together for this is absolutely phenomenal. You know what a great clash. Such an exciting fight.
Yeah. And I've sparred him so many rounds over the years, like hundreds and hundreds of rounds. So I never actually thought I was going to be fighting Paddy. Like all them rounds we've done each other, I never thought to myself, "Do you know what? I could be fighting him in a few years." 'Cause he was always heavier than me. But he's an unbelievable talent. He's world class. I know he's world class. The spars, there was nothing in the spars really. I mean, he won a load of spars. I won a load of spars. That it just depended who's better on the day. I really like Paddy. But obviously, me liking him is going to go out the window on September 5th. All respect go out the window, and I'm there to take his head off.
Well, yeah, it's got to be paused for the event itself because we need to see the best Tyrone McKenna. We want to see the best Paddy Donovan. We want to see the best of both of you.
Mm,
I always think with these sorts of situations, obviously, like when you spar people in the gym a lot, and obviously for people who don't train in boxing gyms who just like to observe,
mm.
like you learn patterns, you learn people's
Yeah,
behaviors, you learn their tells. You know, you can kind of there's kind of a comfort in sparring them because you know them so well. Like, how are you going to step away from what you know to and know what he knows of you?
yeah. Well,
You know,
that's the
like
problem. That's what it says. It comes both ways. It's bittersweet. Like I know all his faults, but he knows all my faults. Um, so it's just who can exploit him the most and who's came on since the spars the best. And I'll be working on my flaws as much as possible, obviously, because I know he knows so much about me. He knows me inside out now, and I know him inside out. So it's just who can work on themselves the most, and who can exploit the faults that we do have. But I'm very excited about it. It's a dream fight on a dream card, and yeah, I'm there to give the fans a night that they're going to remember. I mean, it's a historical night. It's a historical event for Ireland. It's going to be probably the biggest event that in boxing that Ireland's ever put on and ever will put on in my lifetime. Anyway, I don't think there's going to be an athlete like Katie Taylor again to fill out the pro work. So it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm going to be training like it. I've been training very hard the last 5 weeks, and I'll continue to train hard.
yeah, I think everything you said there is absolutely spot on. I mean, my I've got family just outside of Dublin, and they don't really know what's going on with boxing anytime, but they always know what's going on with Katie. They know what's
Yeah,
going on with Katie. They know what's going on, so they're very excited about me coming over. I'm going to spend some time with my grandma, be out there with the family before while I'm in and
yeah.
amongst the media stuff, which will be
E-
lovely.
Even
But
even even the people going to this event aren't even boxing fans. Really, they're Katie Taylor fans. Like a lot of them are. The people mail me for tickets. Unfortunately, I don't have tickets, but people mail me for tickets. I've never been to a boxing event. They just love Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor is loved in Ireland. Like I've never seen someone as loved in my life. Um, sporting person or an actor or anything. Katie Taylor is absolutely loved by everyone. it shows. She sold out Croke Park by herself without an undercard in 17 minutes, which is insane.
I know. And as a woman, an Irish woman in boxing, for me, that's just
Mm.
such a like I feel like it's the kind of thing you want to go around and tell everyone and be like, do,
Yeah, I
do, do
try.
you
Yeah.
do you
I try and
understand?
tell everyone about Katie Taylor and how much of a legend she is. My daughter knows her. Like
Mm.
it's a person that I think every kid should idolize. Inside and outside the ring, like she's vicious in the ring, but she is the most loveliest person outside the ring. She's always been like that. I've known her since I was 11, and I was on the Irish team with her, and she's always been the nicest person in the world. Never has a bad word to say about anyone, and no one has a bad word to say about her because she is a lovely person.
And I think that is why she is so loved because also she's held steady to herself. Like she never changed character.
Mm.
She never sort of became the money or became the fame.
No,
She sustained
that's
herself.
what I always say. Like obviously getting really well paid these days, but she's never changed who she is. She doesn't drive big flashy cars. She doesn't wear flashy clothes. She doesn't. I don't know what her house is like, but I would suspect them not to even be flashy. Like she's not a flashy person. She doesn't like try and show off in front of anyone. She's just her, and she's always been like that.
And I think that's what's so beautiful about it because it's not really it's not as common, people do change and
No,
look, each to their journey, but it's such a beautiful trait that she has that she's remained
yeah,
true to herself, true to her roots,
hero.
and she's such an inspiration. And like you said, she sold that show without an undercard, and it's hilarious because all the
Yeah.
undercard fighters are now like, sorry, like, yay, I'm on it, but I can't help you, like I can't get
It's
any
so
tickets.
stressful to you. As soon as I was announced, I must have had, I'm not even joking, about 1,000 people asking for tickets. Just meals constantly. There's still meals constantly. People looking tickets, and I can't give them the money.
No.
I have none. I don't have any for me even my friend.
No, and it's that thing where you're like, no, no, this isn't like a publicity stunt where Matchroom will like it's sold out, and then there's like a little few. No, it was actually sold out the entire venue in
So
17 minutes. I think I saw somewhere. I think they were trying to navigate something with Croke Park just to see if they could
yeah,
release any more, but it was
yeah.
very it was
That's the
very
big
much
hope.
like oh it might not, and I guess it's probably for health and
Yeah,
safety to make sure that it's okay, but
yeah. That's
but
my big hope that there will be more tickets released and maybe the boxers get some. But yeah, that's what I thought originally when I seen it was sold out. I was like, it's probably not really sold out because a lot of promoters do say that oh, it's sold out, and then really there's like 10,000 tickets left. But there
nope.
it was genuine.
Actually
So
sold
silly.
out. Yeah. I know. I spoke to Brian Peters, her manager, in Southampton, because he was there for Taylor Bevan, and we had a little chat about it, and he was just like, I guess like in your heart that kind of thing is possible, but for it to happen as a
Yeah,
woman, a single woman in
yeah, yeah,
boxing, like a single woman in
yeah.
boxing, like I
It's
don't think a lot.
crazy.
It's wild, and this is why this event is so
But her
special.
whole career has been well, everything she's done for her career has been impossible.
Yeah.
She's made the impossible possible.
Yeah, and it's why she's such a huge inspiration. And I'm sure all of you on the undercard will take a kind of well, I can't predict this, obviously this is me projecting, but I suppose just being around her, you must take inspiration from the fact that
Yeah,
if Katie can do that, you can do anything.
yeah,
There
yeah.
must be like quite
I've always had that. Like even when I was in the Irish team with her, like I always looked up there and I was like, she's a legend. But she fills you with confidence as well. Seeing her training and seeing her attitude towards fighting and stuff, like she fills you with confidence and inspiration.
So speaking of confidence and inspiration, obviously your last fight I saw you was in Belfast, and you got the win in Belfast, and well done, very aggressive performance. I mean, God bless Dylan. He's now retired from boxing, and that was the last time you were out. So that was September.
Yeah, it was so it was a year,
September.
year from the fight.
Full year. So you've had a good time, bit of time off, bit of rest, and I've seen on your socials. People may not know this, but you've got a bit of an acting side hustle as well. You
Yeah,
do
yeah, I'm
you do
done.
acting as well, and also you do the kind of comedy skits as well. So you're keeping busy. You're keeping busy.
Yeah, I loved in the skits. They just they felt the time when I'm out of camp. Like I loved doing them with my friend. It's just for the crack really. But people seem to love them. But yeah, I acted in a film in January. I think it'll be out September or October or something. It's coming out. Lost City it's called. It's going to be a great wee Irish film. There's big cast and that. Really enjoyed shooting that, so looking forward to that coming out and maybe getting more acting gigs from it.
Because obviously, like that would be, when you decide that you want to put boxing down, that'll be a lovely transition where you can move into kind of the creative
Yeah, I
aspect
always
of
said
things.
before I turned pro, I was an actor, a main actor in a feature film, when I was 14, and when I was turning pro, I said to myself, "Look, I'll dedicate myself to pro, until about 35, 36, and then I'll turn back to acting because you can act till you're 7 years old, unlike pro where you can only box to your 30s." So I put everything into boxing, and then after I'm going to go back into acting. Hopefully, get to be a superstar in that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's Alfie Middlemiss, who's also part of the Matchroom stable. He's also an actor, so he's been in a few things, but he's in a series at the moment on BBC, which is Dear England, which is
Oh, really?
the series about Gareth Southgate and the
Yeah.
English team. Yeah, so yeah, he's in
I
that.
must check it out. Must check it
Yeah,
out and see it.
yeah. So yeah, there's a couple of you who do it, and I love it. I love the cross pollination because I feel like there's in like it used to be you and me are the same era. I know I look 25, but I'm not. You and me are the same era. So we grew up in a time, and I don't know if you felt like this too, but it was very much like you had to pick your lane, and you had to
Yeah.
like focus on your lane because that was what you couldn't do multiple things. And then
Mm,
as life's evolved over the last few years, there's this sort of room to be more
yeah.
than the one thing. And I think that there's something really beautiful about that because we are not, as humans, one thing. We are a multitude
Yeah.
of things. But it is good, obviously, to focus energy on one thing, but to
Yeah.
allow for
I think
room.
focusing on one thing mainly, but still branching out when you've time to do other stuff to because as you say, we have other talents as well, not just boxing. There's other things that we enjoy. So I think people putting all their baskets in or all their eggs in the one basket with boxing, um, you don't get to enjoy life as much as you should. You should be enjoying and doing everything and trying your hand at everything. You could be better something other than boxing, even like acting. Acting, I'm brilliant at acting. Hopefully, I say that, but I think I am.
But also, even
So
like the film that you shot in January, it's a break. So when you go back to the
yeah,
like when you go back to focusing on the boxing, your brain's had a break, your body's had a break, your soul's had a break. Because even though boxing is the
yeah.
best thing in the world, it's very, very taxing. So maybe just like the step out and the coming back in means that you're
And
like
I think
gassed.
it actually helps boxing as well. See, doing all them other things, them skits and them that acting and the YouTube channel I have and stuff. It's actually got me more popular than boxing's ever got me. Like it's got tenfold since I've been doing the YouTube channel. Since I've been doing the skit, I have my dog going nuts. Training crap, my dog.
Yeah, and I think, but I always say this
Yeah,
like there's a real beauty in.
three seconds. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah. So like it always helps.
Yeah.
Um, doing other things because I honestly my career has blossomed because of the other stuff I'm doing. I'm selling way more tickets than I ever did. I'm more noticeable in the street. People are watching in to watch my fight more because of my channel and stuff. So yeah, I think it's always benefits you
I
doing
fully
other stuff.
agree. And I always say to like the fighters that I talk to, because I was in the music industry for a while, the film industry a while, TV, that was all the kind of the first bit before I segued. And one of the things I always say to boxers when I meet them is like, don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to showcase and promote yourself in your personality, whatever that is, quirks and all, because
Mm.
people then fall in love with who you are,
Well, yeah.
not what you're presenting. And you look at that obviously what it's worked with what you're doing. Lyndon Arthur's another one who's doing loads of those like little videos and stuff, and he's got a whole new following that don't even know
Yeah.
he boxes. Like they didn't even realize,
Yeah.
and now they're
There,
starting to
there,
cross pollinate.
I done a press conference last week, and I put the press conference clip on TikTok, and someone wrote on there, I didn't know you even boxed. I just follow you for the funny skits. I was like, fuck's sake, is that how bad it's got? Like people come up and go, can I get a photo? And I'd be like, where do you know me from? They're like, Whiskey and Wait, the podcast that I'm in. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know a box.
But how amazing! And and this is why it's
Yeah,
like kudos to you and the energy that you're putting, and you're obviously having a good time with it because it
yeah,
means that more people are coming to see you, more people are backing the
yeah,
sport, and it
100%.
means then hopefully by on the other side of the sport as well, you're going to have this good following behind you. Who are going to support whatever direction you take. But right now the
Yeah.
focus is Croke Park. It's focusing on the fight with Paddy Donovan. I think. You know, it's a great undercard. It's a spectacular show. I'm
Mm.
so excited. I'm so excited to come out and see you guys. I think it's just going to be brilliant. So I don't want to take up too much more of your time because this at the moment is a very precious time. So thank you for jumping on a call with me so we could have a little
No worries.
pre-chat. And I'll
See you
see
Fight Week.
I'll see you in fight week in
Yeah.
Dublin. The only thing that I'm waiting for is the weather. Need to figure out what the weather's going to be saying before I
I
decide on
would.
anything.
You're gonna have to pack for all four seasons,
I know
really, in
every
Ireland, aren't
time.
you?
Every time. I ran Dublin Marathon about 7 years ago,
Okay.
and it was in October, and I packed for everything. And actually, it was a glorious sunshiny day.
I
Not a drop
actually
of
think like
rain.
October, September, October is brilliant, brilliant weather, and I think September you'll be all right. Bring a wee t-shirts, light jackets. You'll
Yeah.
be all right. You'll be all right. I
No,
think our summer's the worst summer, and then after summer it's all right.
yeah, the Indian summer. Yeah. So please God, it will be
Yeah.
good weather on the night. But anyway, Tyrone, look, have a lovely evening. Good luck with
Thank you.
camp, and I'll see you in a couple of
Thank
months.
you. See ya.
Take care.
Bye bye bye.
Bye bye.